of the record. What brings us here today for this meeting?
Hey everyone.
You all hear me in the back okay? I'm going to go without the mic, even though they spent 10 minutes.
Thought we would stream the
as long as the folks online can hear me.
Ballot draw.
The date and time for what we're doing here is a ballot
for
draw.
the general
it's prescribed
election
by law. The law that's covering us today is chapter 118.215, but he's going to get out his book. That's page 226. This is the law that covers the order that names appear on the ballot. There are different sections depending on the type of race. The races that are partisan races that we typically think of, I see we've got some of those candidates here. Though that we don't draw for those. There should be only one of each of the major parties. That is determined by a section of this law that is based on which party prevailed in the previous presidential election. And so for Kentucky, that was the Republican Party presidential candidate. So the Republicans will be listed and the Democrats will be listed second. That's not a new law. That was in place when not too long ago when Kentucky was pretty much a swing state. And so that would kind of flop back and forth depending on those presidential returns. But those races we don't draw, so we'll be drawing for nonpartisan races. Also, the order in which the races appear on the ballot is actually prescribed by the law. That doesn't really impact us today, but it
I'll get it back. Give me a second. I had a little issue. Okay. See if I can get that audio back.
matches the law. So I'll get on quickly here. We use in Hardin County what we affectionately known as this ketchup bottle. I have found out, did a little bit of research with some of my county clerks. There are a number of counties who use similar device. These have numbered beads in here. This is just like you played bingo when you were in school, or maybe if you've gone down to the bingo hall. The numbers will go in, we give it a good shake and rattle, and then I will carefully pour them out for each candidate. The candidates are drawn in the order in which they showed up at our office to file. So if you filed on the first day, you would be the first candidate draw. If you filed later that day, you would be the second candidate. But again, the order is random, determined by this. This is a device we had to use a couple of years ago. We don't need this today. This is affectionately the West Point jug because the city of West Point had 21 candidates and our little ketchup bottle will only hold 16. I'm glad we won't use that today. That turned out to be more of a workout than I thought it was going to be. But we're going to get right to it. And the first one we're going to pull from is the mayor of the city of Radcliffe. So that's two races. So we're going to put beads 1 and 2 in. And we'll pull first for Toshi Merle. She's giving me a single, like it's random. And I need to say this because I said this the last time I do this. I practice with this ketchup bottle to make sure only one bead comes out. If there's an accident, I drop the bottle, I drop the beads, we'll scoop everything back up, and we'll do a do-over for that particular draw. Don't want anybody coming at me. All right, and Toshi is number 2. And Terry Owens is number 1. Okay. And then we're going to move to Radcliffe City Council, and we'll need beads 1 through 12, please. Quite a few folks interested in Radcliffe City Council, and that's always good. Give that a good shake. All right, first candidate we're drawing for is Pam DeRoche. Pam DeRoche, number 1. And Audrillette Jackson. I'm shaking this up, I promise you. Number 2. All right, then Laquita Gaskins. Number 5. And then Bob and Hannah. Number 6. And then Serenity Johnson. Number 4. And then we're going to Kim Thompson. Number 3. And Jerry Brown. Number 8. Mitchell McLaurin. Number 10. Then Alyssa Ager-Boyd. Number 9. And Maria Bell.
Keep having issue with the that bring it right back to you.
Number 11. And we're going to move on to the mayor of City of Vine Grove. These number 1 and 2. The first candidate to have filed her papers was Pam Ogden, so her name will be drawn first. Number 1. And then that makes Selena Hudson number 2. We will move on to Vine Grove City Council. We have 9 candidates there. Okay. First candidate we'll be picking is Diane Brown. Number 9. And then Mary Dunn. Number 6. Then Donna Spannenberger. Number 1. And then Kathy Cisco. Number 3. Stan Holmes. Number 8. And then Jennifer Yvonne Banks. She's smiling in here real big. Is number 2. And then Lonnie Dennis. Number 5. Fran Rowling. Number 4. Which makes Deborah Manningly number 7. All right, now we move on to E-Town City Council. We've got a few folks who might be interested in that race here. We again have 9 candidates.
And there's 6 total spots.
Well, Micah Tyler was the first candidate to file, so we'll draw her first. Number 2. Marty Fulkerson. Number 5. Lamar Jones. It's number 4. Tim Isaacs. Number 7. Julia Springsteen. Number 3. Titus Sublett is number 1. Jim Shaw number 6. And then Brian Cheese Reeser number 9. That makes Logan Simmons number 8. All right, now we need 1 and 2. We're going on to the mayor of the city of West Point, our northernmost city. Don't need the West Point jug for that one. We'll do it with just the ketchup bottle. All right, first one to file was Richard Cerisi, and so we'll draw that one first. Number 2, which makes Dwayne Culver listed first on the ballot. All right, and we'll need 10 for West Point City Council. All right, the first candidate we'll be pulling for is Kevin Duke. Number 8. And then Joe Frost. Number 2. Chuck McCreary. Number 7. Mark Misbach. Number 4. Donna Taylor. Number 1. Joe Sable. Number 5. Christopher McVeigh. Number 3. Eddie Moore Jr. Number 6. Butch Curl Jr. Number 9. Then Michael Bickle should be number 10. Oops. Knock those over there for you. We need 1 through 4 here. So we'll be doing the Sonora City Commissioner race. There are only 4 candidates who filed their commissioner. Yeah, I was getting there. Ashley's always helping me out. There are only 4 spots on that city commission, but ballot, we still go through the same process. Technically, there could be a write-in candidate or whatever, but we're just glad they have enough folks willing to serve. So, first candidate is Don Washer. Number 2, Kevin Cody Philpott. Number 1. And Nida Loxton. Number 4, which makes Dwayne Manicky number 3. And we will move on to Upton City Commissioner. They also have 4 candidates and 4 spots. Those folks feel probably pretty good about their odds on November 3rd. But we're going to draw anyway, go through the same process. So Ted Jones is number 3. Trenton Oldham, number 4. Thomas Aaron Brackett, number 2, which makes William Eric Wilcox number 1. Now, Elizabethtown Independent School Board. We have 3 candidates there. So, In the order in which they filed again, like everybody else, Guy Wallace. It's number 3. Paul Godfrey. Number 1. And Kim Iman will be number 2. So the remaining candidates are all unopposed, so there's no reason to draw about those ballot positions. So that concludes our ballot draw for today. I want to say to the candidates and their supporters, thank you for having the courage to stepping forward and putting your name on the ballot. Some of you all have already begun working very, very hard campaigning in this community, and I just want to thank you for doing that. As always, there should be good information as we get closer to the election on dates, times, places of a location, so follow us on social media, and thank you. I just need a motion from the board to adjourn.
Motion.
Second? All in favor say aye. Aye. We stand adjourned. Thank you all.
Just want to take a minute to let you guys know we're working on updating the election site, and I will be sending out quite a few invites for the people in the general that we haven't interviewed yet. Those emails should go out sometime today or tomorrow once the page is updated, and we'll be adding more to this. They haven't updated from the primary, but I've dev'd out the new site or the updates, and I'll be pushing it soon. But if you're a candidate running, we will be sending out those emails. If we already interviewed you during good times. Okay. I'm having some difficulties over here. But we will be pushing out those emails and looking to get with everybody that's running in the general that we didn't get to during the primary elections that's running opposed. So if that's something you're interested in doing and you don't want to wait for me, shoot me an email to phil@hardinlocal.com and we will get with you. But that is all for today. Just wanted to stream the ballot draw and also update you guys on what we're going to be doing for the general election. I think there's 53 different people that we could potentially be interviewing that we haven't done yet. So we'll let you know as we know. Have a great day.